Hello and welcome into today's video. So I have just had the best ace return that I've ever had. So I was a bit blown away by the grades I've got for these cards that I've sent off. So I thought I'd film it to just show you guys what sort of cards I sent off. I think I did do a video previously which was everything that I sent to Ace, because I did a video where I got you guys to choose whether you wanted me to send off to Ace or whether you wanted me to send off to PSA, and the majority vote was Ace, and that video did quite well, so I'm very happy for everyone who watched it, and I do want to say thank you for watching the video. So my best ace return I've got back. I'll get straight into the video, we'll get straight into seeing what we've got, and then we'll go through the cards and see what grades I got. So I did add a couple of extra cards in that I sent away, and I'll explain the reasons why I took a couple of cards out, because Ace did have a break-in, as you probably all aware, so they were lowering their submissions of how many cards you could send off. That still is the case at the moment. They are only doing the premium tier, or just the tier below. They're not doing the standard at the moment. So the first card that we got back was a Japanese card. So I have got the Venusaur 151 Special Art Rare in a 10. This is a Japanese collection. So I pulled this out of the Japanese booster box that I had. So I did film it. This is on my YouTube channel. So this is one of the cards that I did pull. That is just a tear in the plastic sleeve that's not actually on the card. So yeah, we got this back. I'm quite happy with this. This came back in a 10. I did predict the grades that they would come back. I did think that this would come back in a 10. The card itself was very clean. I couldn't see anything wrong with it. So yeah, I'm happy it came back in a 10, and it's also very good with the centre. I do find that the Japanese cards are easier to grade compared to the English version. So yeah, I'm happy with this. This will be going into my collection, and I'm very happy that I got a 10. So the next card that I've got here is an English one, and it is, don't want to reveal the grade too soon and put my thumb across. So it is the Squirtle from Stellar Crown. So if you remember, I did send one of these away before, and when I got it back, it was actually graded a 9. So I did manage to pull another Squirtle on this channel. So I did send this off to Ace, and it came back a 10. So this will replace the 9 grade that I got, and I will be trading the 9 grade in, just so I can get some more packs or get a card that I want. I'm trying to master set Prismatic Evolutions at the moment, which you guys are going to think that I'm crazy for doing that, but I just love that set so much. I just love all of the cards within that set, so I'm trying to get some trade-ins ready to go towards that, just to make it less expensive, because packs are quite expensive now for that set. So yeah, I got this back in a 10. I'm very happy. This will go along with the Bulbasaur from Stellar Crown that I've got in a 10 as well. And I did also send the Charmander off in this set, which was the ETB promo from Obsidian Flames. So I'll wait and show you what grade we got in that, but I did get them all graded. So yeah, I've got Squirtle in a 10, and I'm very happy with that. This was quite a clean card, and I was a little bit worried that it wouldn't get a 10, because my last one didn't get a 10, and there was a little white dot at the top there, but it didn't really seem to affect the card in any particular way. So I'm very chuffed that it has come back in a 10. This card will remain in my collection. I did want all the starters to be in my slabbed collection. So, and can I just say, with regards to Ace, that the custom labels are totally awesome. I just love the artwork, and I love how the label matches the top of the card, so that the card finishes at the top, so you can kind of see a bit further on from the card. I just think that's really, really cool, and I do think the artists that work at Ace who do these labels have got very creative minds, and I do really, really like the custom labels for Ace, so I won't be getting anything else. I'll always get the custom labels, and it does add a little bit more value to the card as well, which is what we like. So the next card that I have got is going to be, let me just turn it around, revealing the grade. It's the Magneton. So this is the Black Star promo from the Surgeon Sparks Elite Trainer blocks, I believe. I was going to send 3 of these away. So if you watch my previous video with what I was going to be sending away, I did have 3 of these, because I did want them to come back in a 10. I didn't end up sending the 3 away because when I sent my cards away, I was limited to only sending 10. So I did take 2 out, and then I did add a couple of other cards in that I didn't include in my last video. So I wanted basically like a variety really. I didn't want to send 3 of these away and then not have the other ones to send away. I'm now creating a new pile of cards to send to Ace again. So we will get there eventually. But yeah, so this Magneton has come back in a 10 as well, and I'm very happy with that. I did try and pick the best one out of the 3 that I thought might hit a 10, and this was the one that I sent away. I know that these ETB promos are very hard to grade because they can be quite off-center. I think any of the Scarlet Violet cards are hard to grade, so I'm very happy that this has come back in a 10 also, and I couldn't really see anything wrong with it, so I did kind of risk it a little bit with regards to sending this off, and it has come back in 10, so that is going to be in my collection. I will send the other 2 Magnetons away because they are reasonably good price. I think they're about £60 if you get a 10 at the moment, so I think the price might go up, yeah, we'll see what we get. I have added all of the value up for the cards that I sent off with the grades that I've got. I just compare them on Collector and like Lifestyle on YouTube, so I'll let you guys know how much all of these come to at the end of this video. So I next sent off this Psyduck 151 Japanese card. So I pulled this again in my 151 Japanese booster box video that I did. And I just love 151. I'm so close to the master set. I have ordered a few new cards this week for it, and I am sourcing all of the reverse holos. I've only got, I think, 4 left to find, so by the time this video goes up, hopefully I have got the 4 that I need. And then I do need 1 special illustration rare, which is the Zapdos, the Zapdos special illustration rare, and then I need like the Blastoise illustration rare, and a couple of other ones. The Mew is also one of them, so I'm not too far away. I think I've got about 5 left to get for those, so we are getting there. I'm trying to finish that before I continue with Prismatic. I have ordered quite a few bits for my Prismatic set, but yeah, I'm more focusing on finishing my 151. So we got this one back. This has come back in a 10. Again, I couldn't see anything wrong with this. I did predict that this would come back in a 10, whereas the Magneton in my previous video I predicted would come back in a 9, so I'm quite happy that it's come back in a 10. And yeah, just the Japanese cards are possibly easier to grade. So next we have got another English card. So I sent away my hyper rare Obsidian Flames Charizard, which I pulled this from my Charizard booster box, which is also filmed. So all of these cards are pretty much pulled on video, and they will be in my on my YouTube channel, so you can go and check them out if you wanted to see me pull them. Yeah, so I did have this one up for sale, but I decided to take it down and send it to Ace, and I'm kind of glad I did now because it has come back as a 10. So another card that I'm very happy with, and I can't believe so far that all we got was 10s, so I'm quite surprised. I do like the artwork on this card, and it does really pop in the light, and if you're a Charizard fan, then you will like this card. So yeah, I'm happy. I like how the label finishes at the top again, like I said before, and it just really pops off, and yeah, it's just really cool. Can't see anything wrong with this card. With the Charizard, I did predict that this would get a 9, so I'm very happy that it's come back in a 10. I did not expect a 10. But yeah, we're doing good so far. So the next card that I've got is the Wartortle. So this is also from the 151 Japanese box. This is the art rare, and it's come back in a 10. So we've got another 10. So all of the cards I did pull from 151, I did end up sending, apart from the Dragonair, I believe. I didn't send that one off, but I sent this one away. And I just love little Wartortle. I just love his little teeth that he's got. Yeah, so this one I predicted that it would get a 10, and it did come back a 10. So I'm not sure whether I will be keeping like these ones. I might end up trading these in. I'm not really looking to hold the 151 Japanese, just the 151 English is really what I'm interested in, but I thought I'd send them away to see what they get, and it has come back a 10, so I'm very, very happy with that. I'll just reveal that to you. So next we have got the Paldean Fate Special Illustration Rare, so this has also come back in a 10. And I am quite shocked that this did come back in a 10, to be honest with you, because it is a little tiny bit off centre. Nothing too crazy, but I know that they do like a 60-40 range, so it's just depending on how bad it is really, and whether you would get marked down for it. But I have got a 10, and I am actually at the moment, I have switched and I don't really like PSA anymore. I'm more about Ace. Ace slabs are thick, they're sturdy, they do the custom labels, which is really, really cool. They match the card, and even if you didn't want the custom label, you could go just like for the colour match, or you could just go for the standard. You don't have to always get like the most expensive option. You can get the cheaper options if that's what you wanted to do. And Ace now do a thing where you can reholder them, so you can, if you buy like a normal slab that's got like a basic label, you can send it off to them and you can like reholder it up to one of these. And same with the PSA, they will now match. So if you've got a PSA 10, they will reholder it and then do your card in like a sorry, if it's a PS 10, they'll do it into an Ace 10. So yeah, it's pretty good that they're now doing that. I might change my PSA slabs and get them changed into Ace. I haven't really decided yet. They have got a few PSA slabs that I will be just trading in because I don't really want them anymore, and they're not really like part of my collection. I mean, this card I'll keep forever, and this will go into my slabbed collection, same alongside the other Charizard. So next we have got the Charmander promo. So this is from the Obsidian Flames ETB box. So I sent this one away and I wasn't really too sure what to expect. I did expect it to come back in a 10 actually, but it has come back in a 9, in a mint 9, which is okay. I'm not like too down about that. I might see if I can get another one and see if I can get a 10. I think I do actually have another one of these anyway, because I think I opened more than one Obsidian Flames ETB, so I will possibly just send another one away and see whether we can get a 10. I know they're hard to grade in a 10, but they do they are more expensive in a 10, and they do go alongside like the Bulbasaur and the Squirtle, so it's like the 3 starters, and yeah, they're just cool. I just want it for my collection, and if I do manage to get a 10, I might end up trading this one in, but we'll see how we go. But I'm happy with the 9. It's not the end of the world. It could be worse, I suppose, but it is a little bit off centre, and obviously I have been marked down for that. I can't see anything wrong with the back of the card though, but yeah, maybe the surface area wasn't very good or something. But yeah, we've got this in a 9, so it's not too bad. And this in a 9 goes for, I think, £60 possibly. So it's not too bad. We'll see what else we get, and prices change all the time with regards to cards as well. So it could be £60 one day, and then in a couple of weeks' time it could be £100. So the way that the card market is going at the moment, it's just going a bit crazy, and cards are flying, but things change all the time. So next we've got the Vulpix Master Ball from the Japanese 151. I pulled this on my video again, and this has come back a 10. So I will trade this in. This isn't one that I'm looking to keep. I think it was valued about £35. So if I can use the money to go towards something else, then I certainly will do. But yeah, I'm very happy that this one's come back in a 10 or so. And then last but not least, we have my favourite card that I have got in my collection so far. I bought this raw and sent it for grading. This was included in my previous video that I did. And I got a 10. So very, very chuffed with this. I did want this in a 10 and I wanted this in my collection. So this card is actually flying up in price at the moment. So I think I bought this at raw about £60. And I bought this off the YouTuber Pokedean, who owns Collector's Card House. So I bought this off him. I paid about £60 for off one of his streams. And I've sent it away and it's come back a 10. So very, very happy with that. This card is flying in price. I think now raw for this card is about £150. So I definitely have done a good thing here with sending it for grading. Grading also protects your cards as well. So if you've got some faves, you don't even need to send the cards off that you like because of the value. You can just send cards off because they mean something to you. You don't necessarily need to get something graded because of the price of it. And it's a good way to protect your cards for the future. Even if they don't come back in tens, at least you have some sort of protection for your card, and you can get the card back out if you really, really want to later on down the line, but at least it protects your card. So I'm very, very happy with this. This will go into my collection. I think a PSA 10 of this is about £350 to £400. So overall, my collection came back, I valued it at about £1,300. That is just based on the collector price or the eBay last sold price. I mean, things fluctuate. I did priced it about a week or so ago, so it's not too up to date. I mean, it could have dropped, it could have gone down, it could have gone up, but that's what I've priced it at. So not a bad submission. The best submission that I've had come back. I got 1 9 and all 10s, so I'm super happy with that, and I hope you guys are happy to see what grades I got, especially if you watched my previous video. If you haven't already, go check out the previous video to see the cards, and then you'll see that now we've graded them. So I'm now looking at my next submission to send to Ace, and hopefully I can pull some bangers to send off. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's good to be back, good to see you. Everyone not to see you, but good to be with you. I hope you all have a great weekend when you watch this video, and I'll see you next time. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate you all. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end, so if you can help me out with my journey, I would appreciate it. Thank you. I'll see you later. Bye.